You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And the basket by Harris.
Beautiful catch and shoot. Look at the pass right on time, and Tobias, he knocks it down.
Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. 4 on the clock. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The drive by Siakam. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Yeah, some history here, though.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here the step back. Siakam misses. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Maxey against Trent. A new 14 for the Raptors. 1 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
Using that length to attack inside Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Siakam hits them both.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And the basket by Harden. Harden's got his second basket.
And inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
Trent against Maxey. Here's Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Outside, Maxey. No good on the triple. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. 4-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Harden outside. The shot. Toronto grabs the miss.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And the pass to Barnes. Van Vliet up top. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia leading by 4. Harden surveying the D. Tucker a screen. Harden with it. And now by Barnes.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Trent finds Van Vliet. The rebound by Harden.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Pass to Maxey. Three-pointer. A shot. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Thanks, David. No question with the defense they're facing tonight. Coach would like to see Greg them game. Substitutions. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. So it's Philadelphia now. MP outside. Pass to Maxey. It's Meeks outside. And the three ball is good. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, do you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. And that time, also a missed shot.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Harris passes to Meeks. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Barnes got the ball. Van Vliet wide open. And again, Toronto no up.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker.
Raptors trail by 17. Outside Porter. Pass to Banton. Here's Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been healthy at all.
Here's Melton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And here is Van Vliet. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And the rejection by Harrell. Van Vliet against MP. The feed to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Here's Banton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Achua kicks to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Stolen away. Meeks passes to Milton. MP against Van Vliet. Back to Meeks. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Banton. The pass to Van Vliet. To halt the run. He's off on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
To the middle. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Toronto, Delano Banton. At the line for 2.
Mid-range, they've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
They set the pick. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Off with the layup.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Milton the pass to Meeks. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Back to Milton. MP outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. Raptors trail by 20. Van Vliet up top. He's guarded by Meeks. Achua. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Now here's Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. MP outside. Niang kicks to Meeks. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Melton. No good on the 3. Here's Banton. There's Porter with the 3. He can't hit that time. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Got a piece of it.
Hey, yo, right here. Watch outside.
Passes it to Van Vliet. And the ball goes out of bounds. That's touched by MP.
This is what I came to see? Man, you guys are sad.
9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young outside. Launches it. And so it's Philadelphia.
Your Raptors 5. The 76ers 25.
changing it up here. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Young out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Van Vliet into the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Harden the pass to Reed. Count.
Gary Trent Jr. That's his second personal foul.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the Raptors making a change here. Porter's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Was shot by Milton, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Trent against MP. Trent kicks to Porter. Young sets a screen for Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Nobody near Melton. The 76ers again can't hit it. And it's Porter with the ball for the Raptors. It's Trent on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Trent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Van Vliet against MP. Reed a screen on Porter. Here's Melton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Melton's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Takes it from 10. And that one hits back iron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There's the lob to the hoop. Reed misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And that one's good by Porter.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
MP looking around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Smitty Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own.